A woman comes to her husband's office. He is sitting on a chair, looking at papers. She goes close and says, "I have a surprise for you." She sits, and he asks, "What surprise?" She shows a pregnancy test and says, "You're going to be a father." She hugs him. The husband says, "You know I don't want to become a father." The wife says, "This isn't wrong. I want a family." Suddenly, the husband gets a call. His mother says, "Your wife's test is positive. Do you want to divide your wealth? Get rid of her and the baby." The husband puts the phone down. The wife asks, "What happened?" He angrily says, "What have you done? Leave." She says, "But I love you." He says, "Just go." The wife leaves and tells everything to her second boyfriend. She says, "My husband and mother-in-law never wanted to divide wealth." The boyfriend says, "First time I'm seeing a man who doesn't want to be a father. Parents love their kids." Then he shares his story. "My wife was only with me for money. One day I told her we have to leave the house and sell the car. I hugged her, but she said, 'I can't live with you anymore.' I always fulfilled her desires." The girlfriend says, "Forget it, let's start a new life." He says, "Okay." She says, "Let's cook something." They go to the kitchen. A few days later, the girlfriend puts a stroller outside the gate. A man sees her putting money inside and calls the ex-wife, saying, "Come, I have a surprise." The ex-wife comes, sees the money, and says, "My ex-husband will never give me this." The man says, "Go ask for a divorce and only take the stroller." She says, "Perfect." She asks him for divorce papers. He tells the price, she pays, he gives the papers. She goes to her ex-husband's house. He says, "What are you doing here?" She says, "I came to take a divorce." The second wife comes. He asks, "What do you want?" She says, "Just this stroller." He says, "Give the papers." She gives them, he signs, she takes the papers and leaves with the stroller. Outside she says, "Perfect." She checks the money, flips it, and sees it's fake. She says, "How could this happen? I divorced him and got nothing. I'm empty-handed." Meanwhile, the husband and second wife go to their room. He sits on the sofa, and she gives him a black plastic bag. Inside is all the real money. He asks, "Which money did you give her?" She says, "She didn't deserve it, so I put fake money." He says, "Some people only care about wealth." She says, "I'm happy with you. You supported me and my daughter." They hug. A few days later, the second wife's first husband sees her and says, "You look beautiful." She says, "I don't need you." He says, "My mother died, I lost my wealth, I want my daughter." She says, "You never supported me." He begs, "Please forgive me." Her current husband says, "Didn't you hear her? Leave." And the man leaves. According to you, who was the most wrong in this story? The husband, the wife, the boyfriend, or the mother-in-law? Share your opinion in the comments, and share this video so more people can share their views too.